Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to my channel, Live Life in Tarot. Hope you're all doing well. So glad you can make it. Thank you for being here. Yeah. So, Cancer, first thing I heard is that some of you are a glutton for punishment. I also heard um, backwards. When it's backwards is when I do some of my best work. What is that about, Cancer? Also, Cancer, for some of you, be careful. Watch your step to avoid getting hurt or getting an injury. And some of you are experiencing getting hurt due to you not watching a step and getting injury. Also, I feel like in general, just watch a step in the month of June so that you can be careful about getting hurt. Be careful about misstepping or overstepping, okay? Or not seeing how to step. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you. We're going to take a look at your messages for the month of June 2020 that's coming in. I also feel like, Cancer, some of you are focused on commitment, wanting a commitment to be offered, or wanting an offer of commitment to be solidified, to be made solid, to be done, to finally, okay, you offered, you committed, now let's get it done, like that type of shit. Some of you are committed to getting an offer or creating offer opportunity. Some of you are getting news about um, something creative or about money from an institution, or some of you are focusing on some sort of system on how you can create something. The thing is, be realistic about this shit. You might be getting a little carried away, okay? So let's see, what's some messages for Cancer Spirit for the month of June 2020? What do Cancers need to know about regarding the month of June 2020? What messages do you have for Cancer? Cancer, be mindful of the planets that are retrograde. That's what it is? Like backwards is when you do some of your best work. Is it that the planetary energies is working for you and not against you at this time? I feel that could be the case for many of you. Spirit, what is the guidance for Cancer for the month of June 2020? What does Cancer need to know about regarding the month of June 2020, please? What do Cancers need to know about for the month of June 2020? I also hear, Cancer, some of you are committed to having your heart's desire and making that happen. No matter what. Okay, I mean, if it's worth it. Okay, be careful what you commit to or what you have to do that's unorthodox or unusual to get it. What does Cancers need to know about? Okay, yes, thank you, Spirit. Let's get into your messages, Cancer. All right, Cancer, this card is going to represent what you need to know about your job and work for the month of June 2020. This card is going to represent what you need to know about your home and family for the month of June 2020. This card is going to represent the unexpected that's coming in the month of June 2020. This card is representing your energy and attitude in June. This card is representing your money and finances for the month of June 2020. This card is representing your relationships, friendships, and love sector that is going to happen for the month of June 2020. And you have this card that's going to be something very positive that's going to happen to you in the month of June 2020. Marvelous, darling. And this card is going to represent your likely outcome. I'm also hearing, as it has to do with your money, you may be very focused on how you divvy it, because I'm hearing this little piggy went to the market and this little piggy stayed home and this little piggy had roast beef and this little piggy had none. It's like you on top of where your money going, where it needs to go, who gonna eat in terms of who you gonna give money to and who gonna get cut, or who you just not gonna pay any attention to at this time. Also, you may be focused on what's going on about things that is of value to you and how others are involved and what they're doing or have to do with what you got going on, and who is doing their part or not doing their part, or you may find you doing more of a role than you normally have had to. And I don't know, you may be finding that you're doing your best work, or this may be feeling backwards to you. So at the bottom, you do have, wow, the Seven of Swords, baby. First thing I'm hearing is cheating. I don't know why, but cheating. Now, cheating can be any kind of cheating: cheating in love, cheating in money, cheating in the truth, cheating, stealing, you name it. But there's some deceptive trickery here. Okay, maybe you're trying to trick somebody, or somebody trying to trick you, but this is the overall energy. It's like um, some sort of deception. Somebody sneaking up on you, or you sneaking up on somebody. You might be trying to keep from getting caught, or somebody might be trying to keep from getting caught by you. You playing cat and mouse here. Okay, there's some sort of chase happening here, where with this Seven of Swords, you do have underneath that, right behind it, is the Seven of Wands. So back here, you can see there's like a mother child, right? Yeah, looking all daunted and afraid, and trying to, feeling like, under pressure, listen, is on guard, on defense, because this fool, I don't know if it's the husband, the baby daddy, I don't know who he is, but he tripping, right? He coming at them. I mean, it's a child and a mother, man, what you doing? So you might be dealing with somebody around you that's argumentative, that's, creating a lot of fuss, that's being an asshole, being a jerk, and got everybody feeling timid in a corner. You might be doing this to somebody. But there's some negative energy going on, some deceptive energy here, some lies, some trickery, some deceit. There could be some sabotage, or some negative thinking, or some stinking thinking here. Some of you may be in an abusive situation, and trying to figure out how to get away or escape. Or you may be trying to help somebody else that's experiencing this. This is heavy ass energy. What the hell is this, Cancer? What are you doing? Let's look at this again, shall we? The fuck is this? The Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands both are challenging energy. Challenges in the mind and communication and plans. The Seven of Wands challenges in your actions and your soul. Challenges in your drive, your will, right? But somebody being assertive here, somebody bringing down the smackdown for some of you. Somebody about to deal with some bullshit, some persecution. I'm hearing some bullshit. Somebody about to catch somebody in the act, and somebody about to bring down the hammer and whoop somebody's ass. I'm about to whoop somebody's ass. Is that what you're doing, Cancer? You about to whoop somebody's ass, or somebody trying to whoop your ass? I mean, that. Listen here, that's some serious shit either way. If there's some domestic violence here and some abuse here, please get some help, or allow somebody to help you, or if somebody this is happening, somebody get them some help. But somebody angry and somebody tripping, and somebody is either coming at you like they bigger and better than you, or you doing this. That's a lot. There's a lot of worries and fears too, that you may be feeling like you in a corner because you got a lot of shit coming at you that you're dealing with too, and you might be trying to figure out how to escape that shit, and it's still creeping up on you anyway, despite your clever plans to escape or to figure this thing out. This is crazy. I feel like there's some scattered energy too here. Some of you looking to be conniving, or somebody is being conniving here with the Seven of Swords. Now, I do need to point out, because you've got the Seven of Wands underneath here, there may be issues around faith or the ability to redeem something. Something could have been taken as well. You could have taken it, or it could have been taken from you, or you may be trying to prevent that, or it's about to fucking be taken, right? A snatch, something about to get snatched, or somebody did some snatching and then some more snatching about to happen. I don't know, but this here is like, cats and rats. What the fuck going on? All the shit is in the slums, in the dumps. It ain't right. It ain't cool. So you need to move away from that energy. If you're in your head, you need to get out of your head. If you're about to sabotage something, don't. If somebody's about to sabotage you, you need to figure out how that's happening. Or if you don't see it coming, you need to turn around, take a look, and see what's going on behind you. But with the seven, there's like matters around confidence, your ability to do something, whether or not you have encouragement, if you can sustain something, if there's a need for discretion, or if you're seeing progress, the psychology of the situation as you deal with it, how it's influencing you in the way that you think, right? And so you may be trying to advance in some way, or move forward in some way, or there may be a need for more creativity, or your imagination around this may be flawed. But whatever's going on here, something need to be evaluated, but also somebody might be up to some assumptions, or you may need to start assuming some shit because something needs to be resolved. Clearly, 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 something needs to be resolved. Nonetheless, you need to focus on being calm, having reason, if long as you are reasonable, and trusting that, as long as it's something that can be trusted. You're yearning to achieve something, or somebody yearning to achieve something with you, but they might not be trying to go about it the right way, or they're deliberately going about it the wrong way. You may need to seek some knowledge here, okay? You may need to try to focus on having some deference to what's going on opposed to having indifference. But also, there's a need for you to be mindful about how excited you are, or somebody may be excited. Now, there may be somebody being impulsive. This could be you, but something there, you're yearning for some sort of impact, or someone's yearning for some sort of impact, but there may be issues around trying to stimulate something, or something is overstimulated. You may need to be mindful about what is going on in the game of generosity here, okay? Because somebody on the take, or to take down, or to get back. All right, just some sneaky behavior, deceptive behavior. Somebody might be lying to you. You might be doing some lying here, but somebody might be, hiding the cheese, so to speak. Nonetheless, sevens talk about you could be dealing with some sort of upheaval, or some upheaval is about to happen, but some sort of conflict is existing either spiritually within you or around you, or both. But moving forward, evaluate, don't assume, or maybe there is a need to start assuming what the fuck is going on here, and there's a need for you to resolve some shit, okay? Find some resolve. Now, you may need to be strategic and come up with some strategy here. Your strategy may not be working, or somebody strategizing on your ass. But your energy and attitude here is you do have the star. Look at that. Lovely. Look at Cancer. Oh, that's your energy and attitude, boo. So, this is your energy and attitude of having hope, okay? Or, you're trying to muster the hope about something. This is about you having empathy. This is about healing or needing to heal. I mean, she's out here naked. She's naked and there's no clothes. She's standing in the water. She out there. She kicking it with the universe, and the hand is coming in. So you may be hoping for something to come in here at a time that you are not sure about things, or if something's going to happen to come in here. You may feel vulnerable right now. But you're wishing for something, you're hoping for something, right? And you want the universe to act on your part, or on your behalf for you. Now, there might be something you want to get rid of, you want to eclipse, or something is you wanting something to be, eclipsed into your life. I don't know, but you feeling sensitive. You also focusing on having everything you need, or you are hoping to have everything you need, or you do have everything you need. But with the star here, this is healing energy. With the star is talking about you having insight and hope, and maybe getting some guidance, or looking for some guidance here. So that's some nice energy for you to be working with, especially for it to be your energy. But this is a positive energy. This is about you focusing on doing better and having more success, and recognizing what needs to be accomplished, and having that self-confidence, or trying to get to that self-confidence. And you may even be sharing in your success, or needing to get coached, or you being the one who's doing the coaching. I feel like you're the one needing to get coached, but you might be doing some coaching yourself, or by, or both, whatever works. But moving forward, you have in your relationships, friendships, and love is the Knight of Swords. Somebody got an axe in their hand, so you about to cut something out, cut somebody out. But you may be trying. You're looking at being strategic, because see, this particular Knight of Swords, he ain't rushing in. He got his shirt off, so he ready to get dirty. He ready to do some work. He ready to handle what needs to be handled here. He's strong too. Look at it. He muscular. All right, so you got your wit about you. You're trying to think this thing through because you're in the wilderness right now. You want to make sure you're on guard. You're watching yourself. You're not trying to trip up. You're not trying to be come at this all irrational and whatnot. Because in the woods, you can be, you don't be kept careful or clever. You no telling what's going to jump out on your ass, right? And so it feels like you feel like something going on in your relationship or in your connection, or there's something you want to see going on and you're not sure how to navigate that shit, or you about to navigate that shit, or you are navigating that shit with this Knight of Swords, right? And so you got this horse, you got this knight, you got gloves on too. So whatever you're doing, it could be you being very sneaky about how you go about doing it, because you ain't trying to leave no fingerprints in this bitch. Okay? Whatever you trying to do, you got your shirt off, you ain't trying to leave no shirt. Or maybe you lost your shirt. I don't know what you're doing, but you're trying to cut something out. You're trying to be assertive, okay? You're trying to think quick or be quick on your feet with your thoughts and your plans here. You might be a little aggressive, or you might be trying to have a aggressive stance. May not necessarily be aggressive, but maybe you're hoping that that look does something here. You know, trick somebody in their mind or trip somebody up or some shit like that. You might be trying to scare somebody off or try to scare somebody. Um, Towards something or away from something. I don't know. But you trying to navigate this shit. You looking, you seeking. You may even be thinking like something's going on. Okay? Or something is amiss. Right? And you're just trying to keep an eye on things. You're not trying to really have your back to nothing. But you see, you're still in the wilderness now. But you galloping along, so you may already have a plan that you're going to go carry out. But you got gloves on. I just feel like some bullshit going on here, either on at your hand or at the hand of somebody else. And I gotta say, with the star here and the Knight of Swords here, there may be somebody that you turning away from because they might be up to some bullshit, some sneaky behavior, some deception, some lies. With this Knight of Swords, you may be trying to cut yourself, distance yourself from this person, if this is someone you're dealing with, or and you may be trying to heal a situation, or you're hoping something will work out. Maybe that whatever you're about to do, you're putting the gloves on and you're going to go ahead and dig in and start doing some work and communicate and come up with a plan and strategy, when before you maybe was like sitting in the corner like as if it was going to work itself out. And so now you're like, "Whoa, we're at a point we got to do something." And so you feel a little vulnerable, but you got to make a move. You got to bust a move. So you're looking like, "Universe, what's up? What do I do? What do I do?" Okay, and you might be open to enemies necessary type of shit. But in your home, you do have the Four of Wands. So in the Four of Wands, some shit going down. Look at that. The Four of Wands talks about the home, talks about harmony, talks about trying to have success and completion, have things lined up. This could talk about marriage or long-term commitment or situation. But whatever it is, people wearing masks. So not everybody telling the truth. So some lies are being told in this bitch and by more than one person. Maybe even you. Or you being lied to by a few people. Or you're lying to yourself. But just lies is all around, because everybody wearing masks in this bitch. Look at this. Everybody wearing masks. Okay? Everybody shucking and jiving on some bullshit. Okay? There may be some bullshitting going on in the home. Okay, but everybody is kind of like doing a backflip, right? You might be doing a backflip for somebody, or people might be doing a backflip for you because they don't want no problems, they don't want no confrontation, they don't want to be cut off or cut out, or maybe you don't want to be cut off or cut out, or there's some strategic plan behind, you know, behaving this way. Okay, but the thing is, this here is everybody is kind of doing stuff and it looks crazy, but maybe it's not. That might be the master plan. You see, it's backwards. Remember I was talking about that? Let's brings me back to that. Like backwards is when you do your best work. If that's what's going on here, for everybody else it looks backwards, but not to you. Okay? And maybe you coming off like, yeah, everybody else is acting like it's crazy, or they don't know what's going on. Or that's how you want to present it. You want it to come off backwards because in the meantime, you got something else going on. You got your gloves on. You making sure you don't get caught. You surveying the whole situation. All right, maybe from the background, from a distance. Some shit may be going on in the home too. But let's take a look at that, shall we? Because that was what's going on. You could be focused on an Aquarius too, or an Aquarius is involved. Tell me about this Four of Wands. Tell me about this Four of Wands. Now, it could be a strategy going wrong as it has to do with home, or a relationship, a long-term relationship in the home that you are now looking to heal, or you hoping for a window and a prayer in this bitch because there was some sneaky behavior, some lies, or somebody was taken for granted or taken advantage of here, or somebody trying to bring you into that shit. And they coming off like the Hulk when they could have, like, take that 10 to a 2. Take that 10 to a 2. Anyway, what is this Four of Wands for Cancer, please? What is this Four of Wands for Cancer? Yes. Okay, we have the Empress. Woo wee, look at that. Underneath, we do have the Hermit. So the Empress energy can talk about, there could be a Libra involved. I think also possibly even a Taurus or a Gemini could also be the subjects in your home that you're dealing with. Now we are looking at, with the Empress, there's two, three. Well, there are three people here. This could have a matter to do with a child or children. You have this child like not very fucking happy. In fact, feeling, somebody might be tantrumy in the home. With the Hermit underneath, Virgo energy. Um, this here is not giving a fuck. Somebody's like, I'm just pulling back, and I'm just gonna paint me some shit. I'm just gonna do some art in this bitch, and I'm just gonna recharge my batteries and say fuck it. Fuck solutions, or this is the solution. Whatever you're doing, the solution is for you to have peace in this bitch, as it has to do with home. So you're just writing your own canvas over here. You might be ignoring people. You're just doing what you gotta do for you, right? So keep in mind, though, the Hermit does talk about seeking answers, looking for solutions, evaluating, reevaluating. But this Hermit ain't evaluating shit. This Hermit is painting, okay, a nice, beautiful landscape. Yeah, got their back to the world, and they're just in their own little igloo. Maybe you isolated, and that's how you like it. I don't know. Yeah. Or you're trying to create your own world. All right? You're trying to create something else for yourself here. And so you are in there making plans and rewriting shit, or, starting to write some shit. But with this Empress energy here, somebody has a mother figure in the home, someone older, perhaps, like a grandmother, or a mother, just somebody that you taking care of. She old. Well, I'm just saying, somebody who's a matriarch type person. And this person is meddling. And so there may be some drama in the home where there's some instability in the home due to a mother's meddling or influence here. But also, what I'm seeing here is that there also are some dramas because of someone being disciplined, or someone may be acting immature or misbehaving. Um, Yeah, someone may be. I mean, and this here child was in the middle of stealing too. There's an apple that's been dropped, so somebody might be getting fucking caught or about to be caught here, and that's gonna cause some drama. Um, be careful of somebody distracting you in the home, or as it has to do with home, or maybe somebody got to watch their back about you, Cancer. I don't know, but somebody is getting meddling, and there's like a taking energy that's happening here. All right, or feeling like you're taken from or stolen from, or you're being offended in some way here. With this Empress energy, there's some problem with what you're trying to create or have success with here. And this is perhaps something that you're looking to change, because we do also have the energy of, even though this person is intervening, this mother figure, this is somebody that may be trying to bring balance to a chaotic situation where there's some sort of distress, or, even though this child is in the wrong and may have stolen the apple, this child also looks hungry, right? It's that type of shit. And then you got like this person that's got their little what is it, their little farm, just um storefront, where I forget what you call it, a little market thing here. And I get it, they're trying to do their thing, they're trying to earn their keep. They work hard to get out there and be able to sell their shit, and then here they go, some kid trying to steal it. Well, somebody's lacking compassion here, right? All right, two wrongs don't make it right, but as it has been said, it can make it even. But someone may be having some sort of abuse of power with how things are going to progress, or what's being done, or how things are being created, or somebody may be interrupting the apple cart, where whatever was considered your sanctuary or pleasure, or a place of you feeling good or whatever, you may be feeling a little powerless or trying to get empowered, or someone's ignoring something, or there's some sort of stagnation. There may be some lack here. Okay, so there may be some robbing Peter to pay Paul, or just robbing Peter and fuck Paul. I don't know, but let's move on here. But there's some disharmony in the home, and not everybody telling the truth. In fact, almost everybody, if not everybody who's involved, is fucking lying. Okay, or there's a need to put your best face on, and put your best foot forward at a time that there's some disharmony, so that you can see some growth and progress here, and some success in this situation at home, or with a mother figure, or whoever the fuck is meddling here, or whoever the fuck is got anger issues, or maybe somebody's overstepping, or just applying too much pressure to a situation that may not need so much fucking pressure to it. So at work, you do have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like, Cancer, there's a lot going on around work for you. A whole lot. You're like woo sign that shit. You're like, you know what? I'm not happy with it either, but I'm gonna find my happy place. I'm gonna find some contentment. I'm just gonna try to distance myself from this bullshit, even though we're all in the same fucking room. Yeah. This is emotional unfulfillment, and this could be motherfuckers is mad at your ass. I mean, you the only one who seem to got some peace here, or trying to keep it or have it. Okay, you the one got that cup. Maybe everybody else thirsty and you eating. I don't know, but at work there's some problems here, and you are trying to keep it together. Or this may be you angry and somebody trying to distance themselves from your ass. You figure out which side of that you are on, Cancer. So, in your money and finances, you got the sun. Well, well, well. Here comes the sun. Do, do, do. It's all right. Do, 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 do. You chiseling. Look at that. You are working on your fucking money. You building your money up. That's right. Fuck these adversities, these problems. You out here in the wilderness and you making that shit happen. You taking that concrete, you making yourself a statue, baby. You creating art in this bitch. You like, listen, there's a will, there's a way. You put energy into your money and finances situation. This is you experiencing positive outcomes with your investments, doing very well, saving, seeing a rise on your money, experiencing abundance. And even if you're not and you're struggling, even if struggling, this is you feeling positive, having a positive outlook about what you're doing, and that your money will progress. This is you having the attitude, all is well and all will be well with my fucking money, and I'm going to chisel it and make it happen. So you might be also, for some of you, even with that attitude, you're making something beautiful, but it's taking a lot of fucking work, because for this person to be doing art out in the wilderness, working on stone. Stone ain't hard to make something out of, right? Especially something beautiful and precise. So you put in a lot of fucking work here. So there may be a lot of emotional fulfillment, but also you can't do nothing but try to get fulfillment. You don't put too much blood, sweat, and tears in this shit for your money to be crazy. So you got to change it, right? You got to change it. So you're putting in the energy and effort into this. Yes. Okay, for something good to happen. You're believing, you're doing what you got to do. You just like, fuck it. It's got to happen. I got to make it happen. Give me my hammer, give me my chisel. I'm going to carve this out of what I needed to look like. Okay. And so your money is improving, is my point, Cancer. Your money is improving. You're going to move away from some unfulfillment around money at some point, or even while unfulfilled, you're just going to have a positive outlook. And either way, that kind of attitude is going to allow for your money situation to improve. Now, maybe you get strategic, or maybe you get sneaky. I don't know, but you about to work on your money. This is work, 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 work on your money. And it is possible with the sun something comes to light. okay, that's hard for you to handle, deal with, or address, because he does have a rock that he's trying to turn into something beautiful and make art with at a time that something may be coming to light or being illuminated to you, or you getting clarity with, and that you wanting to focus on how to have a hope and a win and a prayer to heal it, to, eclipse that shit out, or see what you can eclipse in or chisel or whatever. So let's take a closer look at that sun. Tell me more about the sun. Tell me more about the sun for Cancer for the month of June. Thank you. Wow. Okay, yes. Money's coming in, baby. You got the Ace of Pentacles. So there's the potential for money to come in, or you to gain money or be given money. You do have the Six of Challenges. It may be because due to family or family member, friend, or something from the past, or someone from the past, or a favor you did before, or you reminiscing, I don't know, but there's some sort of satisfactory conclusion you're able to get about your money that's coming in, because maybe you need to let your pride down and surrender to the shit so you can get that potential opportunity for somebody to give you a handout and help you out. All right, a handout is a hand up, baby. It's all about how you look at it. You may not be happy about it, but if it allows you to gain and straighten your money up and lets you move away from the adversities and chisel and work on your money, and for you to create more what you want about your money situation than otherwise, then why don't you just go ahead and accept the help? Okay, so, or someone is helping you, or you are being a help. Perhaps your money is being chiseled away. For some of you, your money is being cut down and being carved up here, because you're the giver and you're surrendering and helping somebody else out, and that's unfulfilling to you. But you know what, you're drowning out the noise because you're like, it's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make. Should you? Question. Message. You figure it out. The unexpected is Judgment. Look at this. So it looks like with Judgment, for some of you, you're getting a second chance. Oh, by the way, with that sun energy, some of you could be dealing with a Leo. Okay? But with this Judgment here, there's a focus on getting a second chance, or something is being resurrected here. Something coming back to life here that you thought you was dead and buried. Look at this family like, oh shit, we buried you, and ooh, you back. Like, should you be happy or should you be scared? You tell me. But something's being resurrected here. Something is getting a realization. Something may be dawning on you. This could have something to do with family. This being something's being dredged back up or being resurrected here. You may be trying to get a decision, or you might be trying to make a decision call. Thing is, are you making the right decision? Okay, are you making the right decision? That shit might come back to haunt your ass. Or you done made a decision and now it's coming back, and either it's bringing something to life that you want to see happen, or it's bringing something to life that you thought you got rid of. You tell me what that is. But there is some decision making time. You need to reflect on what you're doing so you don't ruin yourself and your opportunities or whatever the hell you got going on here. So, something positive that's going to happen to you is the Two of Swords. I like that. We know this is about decisions, making balanced decisions, perhaps cutting through some stagnation or stalemate or confusion, right? You got this here, Hierophant. So, there may be something around commitment, around family or institution or system or rules or information or knowledge or teaching or learning that's going on here. But all of that stuff is coming into play for you to be able to make decisions. Now, you do got somebody in the background here that's watching this Hierophant. So somebody could be spying on your shit, spying on what you're doing, your plans and shit. So you want to be careful of that. You want to be careful of who's, working behind the scenes on the background, because you're so busy making your decisions and having peace. But this is having peace. So, but be careful while you at peace, because some shit may be going on in the background. You don't know, some shadowy shit. I mean, we do have the Seven of Swords, so something that look like, you got peace, but something might creep up on your ass and disrupt that peace. So you want to be careful and be mindful. Don't be so focused on the peace and enjoying that shit that you ain't keeping the ear to the ground and know what's up and what could be coming in and what's be going on. All right, you got to keep the pulse. You got to keep your finger on the pulse of shit while you're in a space of peace. All right, so you can maintain that peace. But this is you experiencing some peace as a result of your decisions And some of you, the peace is you just simply have peace of mind. You have peace with what's going on around you, or you have peace despite what's going on around you. Is what you're determined to do with this Two of Swords energy here, because you it is underneath this Star card, which is focusing on having hope and healing, having everything you need and everything you want. Just be careful that while you're doing that, that something don't come in and disrupt or change that you didn't consider, that you should have considered, or that's coming up that you didn't know was going to come up, and it comes up anyway, because you do have this Seven of Swords energy where something gets taken. So be careful that your pieces is snatched up on your ass. And so your outcome is you do have the stars. Oh, you know what? Be careful of confusion. Be careful of confusion. Because I said there was Aquarius. I said that this is your star energy, right? But look, no, no, no. I am so wrong. I am so wrong. You might be deceiving yourself. You might be deceiving yourself here in a big way, big time, about something, about a decision or judgment call that you're making, or what you're reflecting on, how you resurrect something, what you do, because you have the moon here. This is you. You're actually the moon, which is your energy. And if you are harnessing the moon and you are harnessing it well, you may be very good at camouflage, at hiding the truth, or hiding things, or keeping things in the dark, if you will. But this is actually the moon energy. Look at that. Well, well, well. Look how wrong I was. And maybe you are. Message. Consider. Think about that judgment. What decision are you making? That's unexpected here. I mean, you do have the star. So with the star here, let's look at that again. Yes, it's the star. This here is possibly a focus on a Aquarius finally, even though that we was talking about that the whole fucking time at some point. The star here is about you getting healing, or you looking to see how to get healing, because this is somebody that went to a fortune teller, right? To get some answers. So you may be seeking how to get some healing, some hope here, with that star energy, trying to get some insight. This feels like you're trying to get some insight with this star energy on about a decision. And I'm gonna tell you this much: you're gonna need to get that insight, because you might be fucking up, or about to fuck up, or confused already, or about to get confused, or maybe you're trying to end that confusion here because something ain't clear to you, or you feel you sensing something in the air. What's it called? Bullshit. And so you need to go ahead and clear that up and clean that up. Tell me about this moon energy, spirit. Tell me about this moon energy that was once thought to be the star. Maybe that's what you're trying to do, is that there's some intense emotions around something and you're trying to get calm, cool, and collected, and try to access that star energy where you get centered and you heal and you have hope despite whatever the fuck going on around here that's got you feeling vulnerable and feeling naked and in the dark, and trying to see what's lurking, or seeing what's going to come at you, or hoping for something to come at you. You might be feeling real fucking sensitive. You might be all over the place, or you might just be focused on only one place, and you might be needing to make sure you looking around you and shit to see what else is going on. Okay, you might even feel like you're in a rock and a hard place too, and needing to get some peace around something, or there's something you're just not. Um, you might not be attuned. Then there might be a need for you to be attuned to some shit. Be on alert. Be on alert. Be aware. Be aware. But the moon can talk about you feeling uneasy. um there's something uncomfortable happening with that excuse me, moon energy. Something unknown or something mysterious could be going on as far as you are concerned, with this moon energy here, because this is something different. That might even be how you feel with what you're looking at, like, wait, this is different. And so that may be alerting you to the moon energy here. Like I said, you want to be careful about any fantasy or illusion. You might be bullshitting yourself, or maybe you're about trying to bullshit somebody else. I mean, you are looking at your money, so maybe something's unknown about the money, and when you're going to get clarity about it, because you've been trying to work at getting clarity about your money, and when something going to come in, and you just down to your knees now, and you're begging, please give me my fucking money, or can I see something, like, can we bring this in the form already, can I get that? Yes, you can. I don't know, can you? You might want to see what you can do about that. um yeah, let's just move on to some advice. because you're trying to get some insight. All right. Some of you, you might be going to somebody that's a fortune teller. Just make sure they ain't confusing your ass or you got you on the take or playing your ass and shit. Okay. You might be getting clowned. You somebody might be on the take on your ass. You better be careful who you get your readings from. Mm-hmm. Be careful. I don't care if you think it's me. Spirit, what is some guidance for Cancer? I did my best with Spirit's help. There you go. Feel like this coming from someplace else, baby. That's really what the point is here. That's really what the point is here. But you need to come to some sort of realization. But I also feel that you will, whether you want to or not, whether you're right or whether you're wrong. But you will get some peace around this situation. But I don't know how long that peace will last. Spirit, what is some guidance for Cancer? Because it might be short lived. Or how long you've been in peace might change or it's going to change at some point. You have Regina. Thank you, Spirit. She who instigates leadership, provocation, and power. That is the guidance. Let's see what Regina talking about. Okay, here's Regina. This card urges you to step up to the challenge. Put yourself in the role of the leader instead of the follower. Radical ideas need a ringleader. This is your chance to pick up the microphone and galvanize people into making a difference in their world. Be aware of your personal power. Right now, you have the gift of inciting others to step out of their own complacent lives. Are you ready to be that person? Some questions to ask yourself here, Cancer, are what causes are important to me? Where can I donate my time and energy to fight for justice? And how can I encourage others to get involved? These are some questions to ask yourself. And so be careful of the power you are yielding or um, trying to yield, and for what purpose are you serving when you yield it or when someone is coming towards you that way, because you want to be careful of any lies or deception or trickery or cheating or bullshit or sabotage either of yourself or what you are trying to be in pursuit of, or perhaps the lack of pursuit of. And there's a need for you to figure out how to escape the bullshit, and there's a need to be clever, but don't be smart and stupid. For some reason that is coming through. Okay, what's that saying, how you sometimes a person can be so smart they're stupid? Be careful of that, because this might be a little bit touching for you or for someone you could be dealing with. Anywho, all right, let's look at the moon. Says that shit fucking got me. Tell me about the moon. Tell me about the moon for Cancer before we close, Spirit. Okay, thank you. On that moon, you do have the Knave of Wands, which is the Page of Wands here. So there could be some news coming in about a child, or there may be something that you need to handle tenderly, or something that is tender for you, something new that's coming in here. This is a baby in a basket or a hand. Actually, that's a little like a real strong ass hand. Be careful about somebody's intentions or how they're coming at you. They might be coming at you delicate, but they got a whole lot of strength and force coming at you here with that moon, with that Page of Wands. But this may be you trying to survey a situation and see what's going on here. Trying to get a pulse, a sense of what's going on. But definitely for many of you to do with somebody else, or to just do with others. You got a lot of people in some of the images in these cards. Maybe there's something that you might need to take a stand up at work and you like not doing that. Okay, or maybe you need to think about whether or not you should, and how that's going to serve you, because it might bring something to light and bring something new into form here if you allow yourself to go ahead and do the work and step up and take the chance or take the time, or utilize that potential energy. Because again, if you Don't use it, you lose it. Just be careful that you don't sabotage yourself, and that if you're working with anybody, they're not trying to fuck you around either, on purpose or by mistake. Um, let's take a look at the bottom. You do have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is about taking the lead, right? About creativity, about motivation, about desire, about passion, about doing something new, trying something new, initiating something here. This person here is trying to come up with a new creative action, a new creative way, where they're painting this tree. Here. Now the thing is the tree real? Is this canvas? Or is he actually painting the fucking tree? So, and then whatever he's painting, like, what is the point? What is he getting at here? Maybe it's around something that you're trying to change or that you're tired of that needs change here. Let's get mm, one more card. Tell me more about the moon. Okay. You do have the Three of Swords. Yeah, so there may be some sort of information or news coming in that's disappointing, or you need to recover from, or there's a breakdown in communication, or you need to clear up the communication. It may take you to have to do it with the Four Chalices. There's some sort of dissatisfaction or a missed opportunity, or around trying to get an opportunity, or as opportunity is concerned. Or this may be you trying to just only focus on yourself. But nonetheless, with the moon, there's a lot of sensitivity, a lot of emotions here, and there's a need to operate from a place of your intuition. I hope these messages help. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.